Hey, this is GrizzlyMan660 from GrizzlyRiders.com. Well, I was just out riding my TTR after I was done riding the YZ, because, you know, that's more fun now. But anyhow, I went to freaking push down that brake quick. Hit the back brakes, and it did nothing. My buddy Grease Monkey, that's his nickname, which is Trent, but I was freaking riding it, and I can still, he's got the brakes pressed the whole way down, I can still spin the back tire. Alright, let go. So, we're gonna crack into her here and see what we can figure out here and get her fixed. Okay, now the first thing we want to do is we want to loosen our axle nut here. Hold a wrench on this side and loosen up over here. Now we're going to slide our wheel forward so we can undo the chain and the brake linkage. Okay, now that we got our rear wheel removed, got our chain off, and got our spacers and everything in the box, now it's time to go ahead and remove our brake drum. Okay, well, it turns out this was just a simple job. The spring came loose. So now, what you want to do before you put all this back together, well, I got to put the spring back on. But what we need to do is you want to clean out the inside here, get all the crap out, clean up your brake shoes and stuff. I cannot stress this enough. Do not use Double D40 or any sort of cleaner in here unless it evaporates right away, because your brakes will not work at all. So, okay, just stressing that there. But yeah, you just go ahead and clean all your dust and everything out of here. You can also use an air compressor, but I don't have a whole lot of crap in here, so I'm just going to use a rag. Okay. Okay, now that we got our brake shoes all cleaned up, got our hub all cleaned out, the brake drum and everything. As you can see, I did have a lot of crap on mine, but still. Alright, now it's time to go ahead and put your brake drum back on. Now, I can see already that it's holding now. So, alrighty, now it's time to put her all back together. Okay, now that we got our axle back through, it is now time to put our chain tensioner on. Now it's important, very, very, very important, that you get these lined up and on the same notch, depending on what your bike has. I don't know if it has the ones with the little nuts on them or whatever, but you got to have them in the same notch, because if you don't, then your tire is going to be aiming off center, and then your rear end's going to sway on you. Okay, now that we got our tensioners back on in the same spot, it's time to tighten down this big nut. Okay, now that we got her all buttoned up, chain tension the same on both sides, brakes all tightened back up. I did test by pushing this down, the back tire does not spin. So we're going to go out in the driveway here and give her a quick test.